Hey there everybody, redxparasite here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon XD. In the last episode, we caught our last Shadow Pokemon, a Shadow Dragonite from Mirror B. We purified Shadow Lugia, and as you can tell, I'm in a different location from where I left you. I'm here in Agate Village. We have not been here in quite some time. The reason that I am starting off here, I wanted to show you something that I actually have not done. Nope. Okay, there it is. Not done before, and that is use the Cologne Case. So you can buy colognes here of 3 different kinds. There's Joy, Excite, and Vivid scents. So just slightly pleases, and greatly pleases. And what these will do is lower a Pokemon's shadow gauge. So the controller's rumbling, you can't feel that, but so if we look at Salamance's heart gauge now, it was mostly full before. Oops. Where did you go? There we go. That is actually not quite a ton. Let's try it again and just see. Some Pokemon respond to like massages with the Cologne Case better than others, so the Salamence might just not like it as much as other Pokemon. So let's look and see how much this did compared to last time. Yeah, so Salamence maybe not the best Pokemon for doing this with. But you can kind of get the idea. Oh man, we have not been inside this Pokemon Center for a while. But I think it is nature dependent. So future me can put up which natures of Pokemon respond to this better. And so you can see which ones would be the most effective to use these scents on. I'm going to look through my current Pokemon that I have here and see if any of them respond to it better. So I'm going to take a little bit to figure that out, and I'll meet you once I find one. Alright, so something that I actually remembered when looking through all the Shadow Pokemon that I have is that you actually don't learn what their nature is until you have them 2 bars complete, like if their heart gauge is depleted by 2 bars. So we can only tell the nature of, like, say this Marowak is hardy. But most of the ones that we currently have, we can't see their nature just because they're not that far along in purification. So I don't think any of these ones are. So I suppose we can just withdraw Pokemon from storage and see how well it works or how well it doesn't work. Oops. Let's put Salamence away. I can misclick all day, apparently. Let's put you... And we're actually going to put most of our team in the box now. I'm not planning on getting into any more battles now outside of like the battle sims. So it'll actually be best for us if we're just running around with a team of like all Shadow Pokemon. So let's try to find out and see if any of these Pokemon respond a little bit better. Just take off all 3 of the legendary birds, because why not? If we get into a battle, then we can just overpower like everything with them. And then Rhydon, why not? Wobbuffet. We don't actually have a Wobbuffet. So we'll go with those Pokemon and see if they do any better with the massages. Actually, we could just do them right here in the Pokemon Center. So let's try it on Moltres here. Since these Pokemon have had like no purification done to them so far, so we'll see. Also, you get to hear the Pokemon's cry every time you do it. let's check. How much did your heart gauge deplete by? Oh, wow, that is not much at all. Alright, let's try Articuno, maybe? It says a lot, but it's really not a lot. Yeah, it just is not doing all that much for these guys. Oops. Double oops. I am a pro at navigating these menus this time around. Alright. Zapdos, will you be the exception to the rule? Still no. Alright, I suppose these other ones, these aren't going to be as effective because they're not as strong of a scent, but we'll give them a shot. Alright, opened up a little. Oh, that is my PDA. I'm sorry, P-star DA. Why am I so bad at doing these menus? See, that was about the same amount, though. And that was like a less powerful scent. Yeah, like, look at that. The same amount depleted on all of them. I just switched it with itself. Okay, we'll do like a couple more here, and then I'll just do the rest of them off screen just to get rid of them. You can see why it's not a tactic that I particularly like to employ a lot, because these scents are actually pretty expensive. So if you have a Pokemon that has a nature that goes along well with it, then definitely go for that. But I would say probably don't do what I'm doing and just use them blindly on... Whoa! Okay, so this Electabuzz might actually be one of those natures that's good for it, because that opened up the door to its heart quite a bit more than any of the others. Let's try using some more scents on it. And actually, if we use enough of them, we'll actually get its heart gauge low enough to where we might be able to see its nature. Use all of the Excite scents. Now, I don't think there are any preferences for like a specific kind of scent for a given Pokemon. So as far as I know, there's no real difference there. Alright. Where are you now? I like how I've spent almost 10 minutes working on this now. Alright, well, I'm not gonna hound it too much more right now, but there you go. That's the Cologne Case and how you can use it. So, to be the most effective with it, I would say get it down to below 2 bars, then look at its nature and see if you can, you know, purify it more effectively using the colognes. And then actually also, another thing I should mention, including Pokemon in your party and running around with them is more effective for certain natures as well. So I'll put those up on screen right now. And then I think those are the only two that are controlled, like the only two methods of purification that are controlled by nature. So for now, we're going to just head to Real Gum Coliseum, and I think I'll do a battle bingo round for the rest of this episode. I find it kind of strange that there are no people in this room, like no NPCs whatsoever. You'd think there'd be at least some. Alright, let's play. Hey, let's play. I still haven't beaten the novice card. Let's try to do that this time, shall we? I don't remember which one I did last time. Let's go for the Nidorino. Ooh, this is grass, poison, ground. So I think all of these have triangles in them. So grass is good against ground, ground is good against poison, poison is good against grass. So we're starting off with a poison type Pokemon. So I'm thinking we definitely don't want to go like this way to start. We have 2 balls right now. I'm thinking let's not start with the ground. Let's start with this grass right here. And I think we're gonna catch it. Ooh, yay, Trico. I'm slightly biased towards Gen 3 Pokemon because that was the generation that I started with. So I like all of the Gen 3 starters. They're all pretty cool. So now that we have a Trico, we can either go north or south. So let's do the ground one first. I'm not gonna catch this one just yet. Basically, once we get this one open, we can go for that question mark tile. We could use Giga Drain. It's super effective. It's a one-hit KO. Isn't rock paper scissors fun? Especially rock paper scissors that you can control. All right. So let's go to this tile. We'll use Trico's turn on it. Okay, this is not a good look for us. Basically, oh, I guess we can... We're gonna have to catch another Pokemon, basically. Because if we use Nidorino's last turn, then we're just out of turns. So, I suppose, like, we basically have an option between a poison Pokemon or a grass Pokemon. I would like to get a ground Pokemon on our roster, but we're not in a position to actually go and catch any of those. So I think this will probably be our best tile, so we can get to that other question mark one, because that one has to have additional EP behind it. So we'll do that. Really our only option. And we're getting a Grimer. Alright, we're gonna capture you because we really don't have much of a choice. I do like how they just skip the shakes in Battle Bingo. It's just like, alright, you caught it. So let's do this. Alright, so we got EP plus 2. Now, I'm looking at our current available moves, and we don't have a ground-type Pokemon to deal with those poison-type spaces yet. We could start working into some of the grass ones as well, like with our poison-type Pokemon. So, I'm trying to figure out how I want to divvy these up. Obviously the goal is try to get as many rows and columns filled out as you can. So we're in a good position to take like the far left column. So we'll give one to you. We'll give one to you so we can capture a ground type Pokemon. I think I'm just gonna start off with that, actually. So let's see which kind of ground type Pokemon we get. Oh, we get a Golem. That's actually pretty good. Really high defense, ground rock type. Also has a decent attack stat as well. It's Jasper! Alright. So now that we have that all opened up, let's... We can take care of this poison one with the Golem. Actually, I think that's going to be our best option. Let's do that. So that'll give us access to the other EP one. I don't know if we're going to be able to get all of the... Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if we were able to do this last time, but once you clear a row or a column, I think you get bonus EP. Nice try. Oh, well, it's not really going to matter. Goodbye. Hey, look, it's snake spelled backwards. So let's get that card. That'd be EP +1. Alright. Bingo! So then we also get 1 EP for clearing that line. So let's look at our next option. We have 2 grass type tiles to deal with. We can use 1 EP to finish the poison type with Golem, which we already have. So let's go for... Yeah, let's go for... We'll give at least 1 to the Nidorino. That'll clear those 2 grass type tiles, and then... let's give 1 to Trico to clear the ground type one in the bottom right corner. So I think I'll go for this one first. We'll enter Nidorino. Yeah, this one's going on a little bit better. Just a little than our first attempt. Alright, so C-Dot, yeah, is not going to stand a chance against Sludge Bomb. And actually, now that I see what we've done here, we're doing pretty well in terms of we have a good front of ones that we can access. Like the only ones that we can't access are the 2 in the top right corner now. So let's finish out this column with Nidorino. Sludge Bomb. Oh, are you kidding me? Really? Actually, do these battles continue until one Pokemon faints? Otherwise, I would lament that if we wasted a turn. Okay, no, they keep going. It's just basically, if you don't knock them out in one turn, it'll probably just take 2. The type matchup makes most of the difference, really. Bingo! Alright, so we got 1 EP. Let's figure out where we want to put this. So Trico's going to take the ground one in the bottom right. And then from there we have 2 poisons, 2 grass, and a ground. Trico will need to take the ground, but I would rather give the EP to something else first to work on taking out like the poison or the ground type one. So let's do this ground type with Trico. That will get us 2 bingos actually. So that will work out well in our favor. So this game can be really fun, but sometimes you can just get screwed over really early on if you make a bad guess as to one of the question mark tiles. So now we get 2 EP. So we should be able to distribute the rest of our EP fairly effectively now. So let's do 1 to you, 1 to you. We'll do this poison first. We should be good to clear the rest of this board, I think. Ooh, Sad Viper. Move it for us. Yeah, Golem's pretty slow. Will we get poisoned again? No. It's 1 more down. Alright, so bingo. We have 2 grass ones to go, but we already have those EP on Nidorino, so let's do 1 more EP to Trico to finish out that one, and I suppose let's do this grass one and enter Nidorino. Oh man, okay, Sunkern. I've mentioned this before, but Sunkern is hands down the worst Pokemon. Just across the board, 30 in every stat. The lowest base stat total of any Pokemon. It's truly a sad Pokemon. Alright. So then let's just rinse and repeat. Chikorita this time. And this is really where having 1 Pokemon of each kind will really just get you through really easily. So definitely on any board that you're doing, just make sure you have something to cover every type. Alright, we're gonna get 1 EP, give it to Trico, I suppose. And this will be just about wrapped up. It's a Phanpy! Alright, Giga Drain. Mwah. Earthquake. Ouch. Okay, so I'm not sure if crits can happen or not in Battle Bingo. I can't recall seeing one. But if that had critted, then we would have been in trouble. Bye, Phanpy. Alright, 1 more and we will be done. We have more EP than we could possibly ever need. And we'll give 1 to Nidorino again, just for the heck of it. So boom, this should be a successful bingo card. Oh, see, okay, we did get a critical hit. Thank you for proving my point for me, game. And in a situation that favored me as well. And there you go. Clear. You flipped every panel. Good 3-type card. Let's see if you completed. So add up the remaining EP and Master Balls and 250 Poke coupons. So you do get rewarded for having extra EP left over or Master Balls if you don't decide to use one of them. Most of the time you'll probably get roped into having to use one. But you can go through with only 3 Pokemon, you know, if you really are good at managing your EP. So also the first time you complete a 3-type card, you'll get 2 Ethers. And if we talk to her again, we should have the medium difficulty unlocked. Ow, I don't want to actually... Well, I can just take my word for it. Once you defeat a certain difficulty, you unlock the next one. I think it goes up to, like, advanced, so there are 3 levels. Yeah, but that is Battle Bingo. I believe the other types of cards get to more types, so I think they go up to 4 type cards. I don't think they go any higher than that. But it does get more complicated and involves a little bit more strategy when you get to higher difficulties. So that can be fun. I'm not going to show it again just because, I mean, I've shown it twice already, and it doesn't really change too much. So next time on Let's Play Pokemon XD, we'll be doing some battle CDs, and I think that will be the end of the LP proper. What I will probably end up doing is, after I'm done recording and doing the live commentary, I will finish purifying all of the Shadow Pokemon off screen, you know, just getting their heart gauges depleted, and then I will show the rest of the footage in that episode. So in any case, I'm going to wrap this episode up. Thank you very much for watching. I've been redxparasite, signing out.